Hello, everybody. How are you today? Sorry, my glasses are falling off. Welcome to Tuesday in April. It's, April 7th today. It's also a full moon, if you guys are all kind of wondering. We are going to discuss marketing through local networks today. It'll just be me. We have a guest speaker Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week, so please join us. But today we're going to start off with the news tip. My name is Kelly Baltzell, and I'm the CEO of Beyond Indigo Pets. Glad to have you all here today. We are going to talk about Facebook, just kind of roll down a new tip, trick, and whatnot. First of all, just so you know about Facebook, they tend to roll information out in waves. So they don't tend to like flip a switch and then it applies to all Facebook pages all at once across the world. They tend to wave it. So if you go today to see about these new hours and services updates that you can do on your own Facebook page, your business Facebook page may not show that new opportunity yet because you may not be in the first wave or the second wave or the third wave. So just give yourself some grace and then come back and check it later or even tomorrow or the next day until Facebook catches up with your Facebook page. But please note that there are some opportunities to change your hours, update them to be more in line with your current service operation. So just check that out because people are trying to wonder who is open and not. And if you're open, we definitely want them to know that you're open. So that's your news tip of the day. Speaking of open, we're going to talk about local networking for you in your own markets today, because this is really important. We're kind of past the first blush of the crisis, and now we're kind of digging in for the long haul. And so I want to talk about what a local market is first, offline and online. So we're seeing some businesses reach out to other businesses offline and connect with them and say, hey, as a business in our community, how can we work together? We're all in this together. We're all being affected together. What can we do? Can we put promotions on each other's Facebook pages? Can we do a group letter out to everybody in the community from all the businesses? Like, what can we do? And each community is really different because it's a mixture of different businesses, different demographics, different lockdown rules. But I would really consider, if you're in a network group locally or you know other business owners locally, to reach out to them and say, hey, how can we partner together and maybe get on a Zoom or some sort of conference call and brainstorm. Maybe you guys can come up with something. So that's using your local network kind of offline to online. Now, from a digital marketing perspective, your local marketing is kind of a couple of different folds. So we have up on the screen here, we just did a search for Austin, Texas veterinarians to use them as an example today. And the way Google works is the way the page is divided is the first part of the page is ads. So the first 4 slots are ads. And you can actually see that on here. Will, in our producer mode here, is kind of highlighting some of these. And you can see a little ad icon next to it. Now, these ads are paid for placements. And as we learned yesterday from Michael Platt, who's our PPC lead specialist, that there's less people advertising, less businesses for veterinary advertising, so that the cost of the ads are less because it's on an auction basis. So that means getting into Google Ads is like a better time right now because it possibly, not guaranteed, depends on your market, cost you less than non-COVID time. But the thing about ads and the way it works is if you're doing a local search on a mobile device, and please do this, if you're listening to me, pull up your smartphone, do a search, and it could be like vet near me or Austin, Texas veterinarians, you're going to see on your smartphone that those ads take up the first screen. And even when you scroll, you're going to see the ads take up the screen. So if people are searching for a local vet, the first thing they're going to see are the ads. So that's why Google says you need to do ads, is because Google, first of all, is a multi-billion, probably trillion business. They're in this to make money, people. They're not in this to be goodwill. So they're trying to make some cash here. So they're going to show ads because then most people click on the ad versus going to somewhere else. So consider doing ads even during this time. People are utilizing them and are finding practices like these 4. Now, after the 4, we have the local pack, and it's called the local 3-pack. And you've probably all seen this. It's a map and then 3 listings. These listings convey a lot of information, like hours. And they pull this information from various places, but one of them is the Google My Business area. If you have not set that up yet, it's at google.com/business. And this is where Google data mines for information to go into this section. So like your hours, how many reviews, the names, etc. Now, just a small reminder, reviews on Google are shut off right now during the COVID crisis. So the reviews you have are the ones you've got. You can't increase them because Google's not allowing it during this time. Now the goal is to get into this 3-pack because obviously you're seeing right underneath advertising. If there's no advertising or ads for your area, the first thing people are going to see is this 3-pack. It's a much bigger conversation than we have today on this Facebook Live to tell you all the different kind of triggers to get into this area. If you want to learn more about it, certainly reach out and contact us and we're happy to talk to you. But just know it's important to get in here and keep it up to date. Now, a final 3rd local area you can find underneath the 3-pack, and it's tiny, and Will's clicking on it. It's called More Places. It's also called Google Maps. So Google Maps recently, in the last couple of years, added this sidebar section, this white sidebar section to, in addition to maps. Usually you just had the map with the little red dots, but now you have this sidebar. And the sidebar also has an ad opportunity at the top, only one, like it's taken here with ATX. You may or may not be able to see that on the screen. So if you can't be seen or you're way, 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 way down on the map in your area, you can be paid to be at the top. But this is also showing up and is considered part of local search. Again, a lot of this information is taken from Google My Business. So while we're doing the COVID crisis, gosh, I can't talk today. While we're doing the COVID crisis, it's a good time to check over your placement in local search. Make sure you're going and doing everything you need to get the correct placement. Google is a marathon. It is not a sprint. Google likes to take 6 months to a year to get you in proper placement. There's many reasons for this, but just to set your adjustments that if we flip the switch today, you won't float to the top tomorrow unless you buy an ad. Those are Google's rules. Those are not Kelly's rules. So the 3 places are ads, the local search box, and maps, and then also your own personal network in town. So check all of those while you're in lockdown or have a little bit of extra time to make sure those are correct. If not, certainly reach out to your marketing provider or us, and we can help you literally get you on the map. So that's what we got there today. Marketing for yourself. This is always one of my favorite sections because I think we're starting to feel the wear and tear on us. We're kind of past the crisis, which brought its own wear and tear, and it brought its own excitement with it. But now we're kind of into the grind. And the grind is every day, and it's wearing and it's exhausting. I was talking to another team member today. It's almost like you can feel this hump that's constantly going on in the background. And you can't quite shake the hum, and it just kind of wears and tears on you like all the time. Because of that, that takes energy from us. It just wears on us. So the best thing you can do, and one of is take care of you. We've talked about like getting out in the sun and getting exercise and setting boundaries, but you also need to look at what fuels your body. Now, personally, the chips look really tempting in the pantry, or the chocolate stash, or whatever your favorite goodies may be, and that's different for every one of us. We have to resist the urge to fill ourselves full of junk and really look at nourishing ourselves and our cells, so one that we stay healthy during this time, not just to fight off the COVID, but so we don't burden the health system with some other issue or problem, but also give ourselves energy. You know, this is a marathon, not a sprint. So when you're looking at what you're eating, you know, they always suggest eat the rainbow. Check out, you know, maybe this is an opportunity to tweak your diet a little bit to do a little bit better for you personally, and then anybody else you nourish in your house. So take a look at diet today. Maybe if you're eyeing up those sour cream potato chips, just saying like I was earlier, you're like, yeah, no, I'll put those aside. So that's it for the day. Thank you so much. Tomorrow we'll be talking about telehealth. Dr. Jess Trimble will be back with us, and she'll be giving us the latest updates as well as tips and tricks for your telehealth practice at the veterinary hospital. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a great day.